go, please. Yeah. Okay, we are on YouTube right now. So let's start with the introducing ourselves. So my name is Crislana. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Bahia. I'm here on TNT since August 2020. And at first I was a Spanish hostess here. And how about you, Wanda?
I'm Wanda. I'm a dancer. I have 2 sons, 2 daughters-in-law, 1 grandson, 2 cats. And I live in Niterói. Today is raining a lot here. Raining and raining. And I'm a dancer and I'm a scuba diver too. And you, Rogério?
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Rogério. I'm 43. I live in Cosmópolis, São Paulo. I'm married, 2 kids, and yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, guys, to practice English with you, as always. Thank you.
Okay. I just remember, guys, that I met you in the last year when I was going like every day to the English conversations. And I remember about Rogério because he was almost always in talking when he was in the car. So I remember about that. And about that
really?
too. Yeah.
You remember? Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah. So let's start, guys, with the first question, that is, have you ever experienced a moment when you realized that the seasons had changed and it was the end of something? Have you ever, Panda?
Yeah. Every time our life finishes something. And I think we need to be happy because one door closed, but another door open in your life. It's a kind of life. It's not, our life is like that. All the time we need to let go the past, the finish, the relationship or the job or anything. If the time goes by, we need to get in peace and let it go. And how about you, Crislana? You are finished at time in TNT?
Yeah, it's like I think when I finished my high school, I had more impact in my life when I finished and during the pandemic, because I just started thinking in a different way, like no more as a teenager, more as an adult. So I was thinking, oh my God, is that undergraduate course that I really want? What I will do when I finish the university. So I was thinking a lot about it. And in this moment was when I found about TNT and I started studying. And TNT was an important part of my life because I have support to start studying English. And before it, I thought that it was impossible to learn a different language and studying in your house without a professor, just going to the meeting. So it's not the end of an era, but a moment of my life that had a big impact. And about now, I'm not like leaving at all. I'm just stopping to guide conversations because I have like a routine of 2 years guiding conversations. So it's difficult to me to leave this routine. I have some wheels that I want to keep studying language. And now I'm thinking about French. But now I just stopping because to organize my life and everything. But yeah, it's like the end of an era, and that's oh my god, my real life right now. And how about you, Rogério?
Yeah, for sure. Actually, in the last year, I changed my position in my job. I mean, I have been working there since 2006. Guys, and for me, it was really hard at the beginning because working for 14 years, I think, for in a position, and then all of a sudden you have to change your position, working with new people. Sometimes it's not easy. I mean, yeah, a lot of things changed in my job because of that. So for me, it was the end of the era as well. So yeah, I had this kind of feeling, especially when things like that happen. But it's part of our lives, we can't deny it. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. We have to understand that. So yeah, it happened from with me, but now I'm more used to with my new position, and yeah, I started to make new friends in my new position there in my job. And yeah, and nowadays everything is working really well for me. And fortunately, okay.
Okay. Can you read the second question, Rogério, please, and then answer?
Okay, let me see. Next one, question number two. How do you recognize or face or face the end of a cycle? Hmm, good question. Well, in my case, for example, when I was a single, before I get married, I had a different kind of life. I mean, I didn't have so much responsibility that I have now. So it was the end of a cycle for sure. And when you get married, when you have a family, everything changes in your life. You can't do things that you like to do in the past, some things, but now you have to do another things. And yeah, it can change a lot. And for me, I recognize that being married, it changed my life a lot. Of course, for the best, because now I have kids. I'm in charge to provide to them the better life. So yeah, for me it changed, but I enjoy my youth. I enjoy my youth despite my age. I'm not too old. I'm 43, but I enjoyed my youth. I enjoyed my life before I got married, and for me it was really important. Okay.
Okay, that's good. And how about you, Wanda?
Yeah, I recognize when I get anxious with many things in the time, like a job, like a relationship. I get anxious, I get insatisfied, and I think it's not the time is over for the matter, and I face with a little bit fear because it's uncanny other thing, the other side of the door. I I don't know where expect me, but I face and I open the door and I go. I will go, and all the time I I feel another 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 time for me, another time with many things, complement things, and I think everything God show us the time and show us the another season.
Yeah, actually, for me, it was difficult to recognize that something just got in the end because we are so used with our routine that when we face something new, we feel scared, you know, in the first time. So for me, I have a little bit of fear. It's difficult to me to face. Something new, but I try with some fear, scared, but I try. And for me, sometimes it's difficult to recognize because when I finished my class at high school, that was in the middle of the pandemic, was totally online classes for me. My last year, I was like impacted and with everything of the pandemic, and the same time the my last year of high school. So it was a little bit difficult to me. And when the classes were done, I was, oh my god, I'm not in the school anymore. Just finished school, and I'm going to the university now. I'm studying for that, and I'm not a teenager anymore because when I got into the school, I was a kid. I'm almost an adult, so it was really scary to me. At the same time, was the pandemic, so fear and scary and was crazy for me. But I have faced it well. Now I'm studying to get into the university and hope this dream come true the next year. And that's it. Um, the next question, please, Wanda, can you read for us?
Okay. Do you agree with the idea that life is like a dream? Why? Yeah, I never heard this idea, but yes, we have a dream. When I have a dream, we have the beginner, the medium time, and finish. Life is like that. Many seasons of our life when we are in the utero of our mom, you get there comfortable, in a beautiful place, and one time start the burning, and we need to give up with the uterus to get to open our eyes to the life. And when we start in the house and you need to start the school, the preschool, it's hard for the baby, but then it's good. And it's like our life is like that. If you see like dream with a beginner, a medium, and a end. Yeah. How about you, Kislana?
Oh my god. I don't think that life is like a dream. We try because the dreams, everything is good, you are in your special place, everything is good for you. And life is not that at all. But we try every day because every day we go to study or to work to earn money and buy our things to do the better because our entire life we are trying to do something for us, like, oh my god, I will buy that snack that I really like and enjoy today. I don't know, drink a wine, a beer, watch that amazing movie that I really enjoy. So we are fighting every day for this. So it's not a dream because some people don't have this chance that we have right now. So I don't think it's a dream, but we try to do the things to become better. And And about you, Rogério?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, let's say so, because I mean, uh, we can do whatever we want in our lives, whatever we want, without a shadow of doubt. But eventually, we have to deal with the consequences. Uh, yeah, for me, for example, I had a person in my family that it was in 1998, and she stole at that time she stole from my house 100 reais. And guys, at that time 100 reais was a lot of money. You have no idea, in 1998. And it was really hard for us because uh, my dad had just died at that time. So uh, I know my mom used to say for me, Rogério, please forgive her. She regrets to in doing that, but she did a wrong thing, and she chose to did this to did this wrong thing. And for me, it's really hard to forgive her. So we can do whatever you want in your life, live our life like a dream, but we have to face the consequences, and we have to be really mindful because sometimes the consequence is going to be really hard for us if we don't do the right thing. Okay.
Yeah, totally true.
Yeah.
The question number 4: do you plan your life in detail, or do you prefer not to make plans, and why? Why, Rogério?
Well, nowadays, the only thing that I have been planning is to raise my children very well, to guide them to the right direction. Because for me, I rather did almost everything that I could do. So I think we need to plan our lives. I think we had to manage this kind of thing because it's related with the previous question. We can't because we need to be mindful. We need to plan our lives because especially nowadays here in Brazil, we don't know what's gonna happen next year with our economy, with many things. So I think it's really important to plan, and I used to do it with my family, especially with my kids, in order to raise them in the right direction. I think it's really important to have plans, to have goals. Okay.
And you, Wanda?
Yeah, I agree with Rogério. It's necessary to plan our life, our economic life. Uh, Principally, I think it's totally necessary because things happen, and you need to get be planned with that. And but I don't plan all the time. I get vacation in this month, but my trip is not totally planned because I like the surprise. I don't like bad surprise like I need money and I don't plan it about and I spend all my money. That no, that don't work for me. I I save money for the future, and but I think my job I need to plan it because I'm a dentist. I have a schedule to do things like that. A little bit planning, a little bit not planning.
Yeah, I'm like you because I like to plan the things, but I don't like to put a time. Like I have my schedule, and every day, and I need to go. I need to do lessons on Duolingo. I put 10 a.m. to do the lessons, but sometimes I do first. or after this time, because like it's not every day that everything happens in the way that we planned. So I like to plan, but not to put a time. Actually, I only have time to do my things when I have some with someone else, because I like to do the right things in the right hour when is there someone else, like going to the gym. I need to go to the gym to 8 a.m. because my personal trainer is there at that time. So in this case, I like to plan to put a time, but actually the other things I know that I will do, but I don't know the hour, you know. So I prefer this in this way, because sometimes we stay so focused in this thing that we just miss or forgot something important in our lives, like spending all the day, I don't know, working or weeks, months, and you don't enjoy yourself. So I prefer to plan sometimes, but I have to we need free time sometimes to enjoy ourselves, to talk with our family, so it's important.
Yeah, totally agree.
The question number 5, please, Rogério, can you read?
Okay, let me see. Next one, number 5. Do you ever have a plan B for when something goes wrong with a plan A? Give an example if you can. Well, in my case, guys, unfortunately, I don't have a plan B. I know I should, but for example, I think we need, especially nowadays, I think we need to save money. I don't know if you guys used to do this kind of thing to save money. I think it's really important because um, we don't know what's going to happen in the future with your health, with your country. So, in order to have a plan B, I think you save money is really important. But nowadays we have a thing named the credit card, and we we spend a lot of money on that. Oh gosh, damn it! In my case, especially because I have a family, 2 kids, a wife, and it is hard to save money because you have no
Yeah,
idea. I think I think Wanda knows very well because kids are kids. They want everything they see. So
yeah,
sometimes
difficult.
it's hard for me to say no. But yeah, I need to learn and I need to save money for the future as well. And I should have a plan B, but I don't have, unfortunately. And well, what about you, Wanda? Tell us.
Me too. I don't have plan B because it's a little bit boring. We have a plan A and a plan B and C, and you get a little bit boring. You have a plan. If the plan don't work, you need to think about and go in another situation. I think everything so with a centimeter planning, it's a little bit boring, and we need surprising. We need to get a little bit free to change the movement of our life.
Yeah, actually, I have some plans B, because I don't know, I like to plan sometimes, but I think, oh my gosh, and if it fails in my life, I need to have a other thing to do, So I have some plans B. I have a plan B of
For
course in the
university,
university. I have a plan
yeah,
B. And about work right now, I don't have even a plan A, but that's okay. And I feel comfortable about Rogério saying about saving money, because right now my mom call me Julius because I prefer save money than to go out. My mom call
Wow,
me
good for you.
Julius.
Congratulations, Gislaine.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah. I'm more like I see the reality in a different way because we just had the elections the Sunday, and it's normal to vote in the one candidate and other, but we need to think that is not our salvation. I don't know if I can say that, but yeah, I prefer to save money. I think about buying my own home. I don't know, a car, a motorcycle. So I'm thinking this way, or do I exchange? Because I'm really thinking out about doing an exchange in some country that speaks English or Spanish. So I prefer to save money because, like, people say that I think out of the bubble, guys. So I prefer to stay thinking in this way that I think right now.
Yeah.
So the question number 6, Wanda, please.
Do you always share your plans with other people? What kind of plans people keep secret? Why don't they want to tell other people what they are planning? I share my plans for vacation because all my vacation, I go dive with sharks with friends of mine. And next year, I'll go to Indonesia to do this. And it's normal for me to share, to planning this kind of trip. And I think when we need to keep secret, when we need to conquer a promotion in your job, or get a job with have a few I don't know, don't go to many employers. We need to get secrets because other people go and take our promotion or take our job in front of us. I think this kind of involve money or job, we need to keep a secret. But in my case, I'm a dancer. I'm not keep secrets because I'm my boss and it's different. But in a big company, you need to get an eye open.
Just a curiosity, how is being your own boss?
It's totally interesting because I do my schedule. I think about this month, I need more money, and I get more clients, and I save more money. And another month, I prefer more time, and I get a few clients and I get less money, but I take more time. It's totally interesting. Do you want to get my job? Do you want to become a dentist?
Oh my gosh. Actually, I thought about it, about being my plan B, but oh my gosh, it's too expensive, even in a public university, because you need to buy some machines to go to the university during
Em
the classes.
Conselho Regional de Odontologia, we, all the dentists, get many tools for the universities, and the university give these tools for the students.
That's good.
Here in Rio de Janeiro, the Conselho Regional de Odontologia do that.
That's good.
Because it's so hard to buy all the tools.
Yeah.
But if you like, go ahead.
Yeah. And you, Rogério, please.
Well, guys, I used to do that in the past, but I learned from my mom that we can't do that, especially if you are applying for a new position in your job, if you want to carry out your dreams, for example, buying a new house, buy a new car, because it can bring, believe me, it can bring bad luck for us, because other people who are not close to us, they used to say in front of, oh, good for you, man, good for you, go ahead, you deserve it. But the truth is, maybe they can be jealous of us, because we are trying to carry out our dreams. And yeah, I used to see it happen in the past with me, with my relatives. So I don't do it anymore. I stopped doing that because my mom advised me, Rogério, please stop doing that, because I mean, maybe it's not right to tell your dream for another people, because they can be jealous of you. They can bring bad luck for you. So stop saying your dreams for people who are not close to you. So I stopped doing that, and I think I could notice that things changed in my life. For example, in my job, I changed my position, and yeah, I start to I was able to buy my house. It's a joy for us in your home. Yeah, and I believe it. I think we can't say things that we want to carry out for people who don't care about us at all. Yeah, we need to avoid to do this kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like you. Now I'm avoiding to share my dream plans, my dream things, and with people, because I was used to share like everything with friends and colleagues. But even with your relatives, sometimes it's not good to share. Now when I start TNT, I shared with everyone, but no one cares and think that was just a hobby. But now I speak like two two languages, Spanish and English, and everything was, whoa, oh my God, you speak three languages. Um, you're almost a polyglot. And it was like a secret between like me and my friends and relatives. But now, like, my dream plan, something that I really dream, that I really want to do, I just keep for myself or for me and my mom, because it's important to keep something secret, because I believe in jealous, I believe in bad luck, and because it's real. I have faced it sometimes, so it's real, and I really believe that we need sometimes to keep our things in secret, and just tell after that you reached your dream. Well, the next question, the number 7. Do you have a good feeling about the future? Are you an optimist or pessimist person? Who are you, Wanda?
I'm not optimistic, neither pessimistic. I'm a realistic person. I think the future is will be like the present. We need to worry about many things, like all the time in the life of human being. If you see the history, we are in the best time of our life, because the king in the middle era is we today we have more and more comfortable tools, and we have a shower, we have many things so marvelous than a king, a most special king don't have. And I think the human think about all the time have many bad things, many sadness, many things, but all the time have bad, beautiful things and good things. Yeah, the future is like the present, bad things and good things.
How about you, Rogério?
Well, overall, speaking about what we are living right now in your country, oh gosh, how can I say that? Well, it's hard to express, but I'm not so pessimist and optimist at the same time. I mean, many people now are saying, see, now we are gonna be like Venezuela. Soon enough, we're gonna stay without food, without jobs, things like that. I don't believe so. We are a different country. We are a huge country. We have people, brave people, and if this kind of thing happen, I think our people are gonna fight for avoid this kind of thing. I don't believe this kind of thing is gonna happen, but I'm afraid that a lot of things is gonna change. And yeah, I'm not so optimistic, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of things gonna change. Maybe some regulations about internet, and yeah, about raising children, especially for the next 4 years. Um, yeah, I think nothing's gonna change related with this, because we have this kind of power to, if something's wrong, we can speak. We still have this kind of freedom in Brazil. So I don't believe we are gonna be the next Venezuela at all, because we are different people, to be honest. So I'm not so optimistic, but I'm not so pessimistic, because we are different people, we are different country. We give a lot of countries buy food from us, and we are different from Venezuela. So uh, I think something is going to change, but other thing is not going to change at all. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now I really hope that in the next 4 years, the education, the health, and the security be treated better. Because we really need that. Actually, I think everything comes from an education, being better or not. I think the education needed to be, the main thing in our country, because it's really necessary having a good education. And I think the government could be change something in our schedule of signatures in the school, because I just left high school and I didn't know how the politics really working in our country, how to vote, how is what is my, oh my gosh, my, I don't know how to say dever in English, but my things as a citizen of a country. Yeah, as a citizen of a country. So it's important to talk about politics and about being a citizen in schools, about economy. I think if we had some classes of economy in school, we would be better people buying or selling something, and I think we would have a better country in economy, because education is everything for people in my
I
point of
agree
view.
totally with you. Education is the key for a beautiful country. I think it totally, I agree with you. Education is the key. But our country don't see the education, never, never. Pass
Yeah.
a government, change the government for another one, and we are in the last, almost the last in education in the world.
Yeah. Hope it change with the government. And if not, we go to the streets, we go doing protests that we need to talk, we need to go to the streets. And sometimes some people don't care about talk about their opinions, about the government. We need to go to the streets, like I don't know if you guys saw in 2020 when George Floyd was killed by a police cop. People just went to the streets in the middle of the pandemic, but they went and fight for George Floyd's rights, And so I think it's important to go to the streets, to speak, to shout, because, shout on everything and go, like citizens, like a population of a country. We need to speak, we need to ask more, and vote with conscience, because it's important too.
But I think the people go to the streets for emotional things. It's not interesting that we need to go to street for strong issues like education, like health, not like emotion. Yeah, okay, for emotional. But I saw only the people get to the street for emotional things. I think it's totally wrong.
I went to a protest in 2019 for the education, because I study at a federal institute. So the government was like stopping to oh my gosh, how to say, to stop giving the necessary money to on all the institutes to work. So I went to the protest, was a pacific protest, and it was really good, because we were saying that what we need in the education, and people around the world was saying about that.
But how about the basic education?
Yeah.
No one protests about this. And this is the key, the basic education.
Yeah. That's it. So talking about my answer of the question number 7, I'm like Wanda, I'm a realistic person, and I prefer not to see every time the bad side of a thing. And I prefer to see the good, but I'm a realist, and at the same time. About the future, in our country, I'm scared a little bit, but I always have hope about that. We can chant, we can express our opinions, we can fight for our rights. So that's it. I'm a realistic person. Rogério, can you read the question number 8?
Okay, let's see. Are you proud of your past? Why? Well, guys, in my case, overall, I think so. I think I'm proud of my past. I mean, I came from nowhere in the past. Well, my dad died when I just 8 years old. We faced a hard time when I was a kid. You know, we didn't have a house. Yeah, my mother and I we had a lot of problem in the past, and yeah, I think so. Because we came from nowhere, and nowadays, thank God, I have my own house. I have a good job. 16 years already, and yeah, I have my family, and yeah, I'm not rich. I'm not super rich, but yeah, I have a good life nowadays. So uh, of course, during this period, I maybe make maybe not certainly I made a lot of mistakes, but I learn from them. I think it's important to acknowledge that we learn from our mistakes. And yeah, I think overall, I'm proud of my past, without a shot of doubt. Okay.
How about you, Wanda?
Yeah, like Rogério, I'm proud of my past. I building a beautiful family for me, and I have two sons, two beautiful sons. They are a good citizen, and I have a grandson, a beautiful too, and I'm very proud. And I'm a good person. I building myself like a good person. And how about you, Krislana?
Well, I'm not really proud of everything that I did in my past, but I think that the wrong things that I did was reflect in my life of a moment of learning, because I have learned with the mistakes, and without these bad moments of my life, I didn't knew some things that I know right now. It's important to make mistakes sometimes because we learn with the mistakes. It's important too, and sometimes every day we are here, I make some mistakes with English, but it's important to me because I'm make some mistakes right now to learn and don't make in the future. So I'm proud of my past too, and not at all about mistakes, but I'm proud of everything that I did, because I've earned something in my life because of my consistency in something. So welcome again, guys. I need to know how was the conversation in the another room, please, if anyone can tell me.
I can tell it was good. We talked a lot, and it was awesome.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that is the end, guys. Thank you for being with me this afternoon. As I said in the beginning, it's my last meeting of the year. I will stay as a standby here on TNT because I don't know if I will come back as a hostess, because it's, everything is changing my life right now. But that's it. Thank you. for being like with me the whole year. Thank you, Wanda. I made some friends here in the English meetings, and I'm really proud of everyone because the consistency, the English getting better. So that's something that I really proud to say now. Thank you.